boys, welcome back to Blueprints, day number 35. Last time, we did not solve the mystery of the clock tower, but we did do some minor property damage in here by smashing all these pots. They're mine now, so I can legally do whatever I want with them. We did not solve the mystery of the clock tower. However, due to intel that I have gained from subjects outside of the game, I've been now led to believe that for the clock tower, I have to be there at a certain time, which I kind of already figured. I think I even said as much when I was looking at it. But you have to be at the bottom of it. Oh, our thing expired today, too. We'll take the tool shed, I guess. What you got for me? The battery? I always think that's like a pipe bomb. Playing too much Left 4 Dead, though. Okay, lockpick is good. All right. What is that? I thought that might be something. Okay. We need the clock tower again, of course. We were able to axe the cost of the trophy room, so now the trophy room is free if I ever see it again. Any other? We got a microchip. We still need a password. And we also need a second microchip. But we have not much new knowledge. We do have a book waiting for us. The Conservatory. Adjust the rarity of floor plans in your house. Yes. I do think I want to do that. In the Conservatory, you will be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Rarity changes can be reset using the directory in this room. Okay. Today, you may adjust the rarities of the above floor plans. Okay. Great. I mean, it's a good room. Losing half your steps suck. But it's like a good room. I feel like making it common is good. Because here's what it does, first of all. It's a red room, obviously. But it gives me 4 avenues out. It has a lever inside of it. I feel like this is just a good room. The boudoir is also pretty good. The boiler room is also pretty good. The boiler room, I mean, I don't care about the power source. It's just a good room with good doors. Is that crazy to say? Is it crazy to just put all of them at common? This one I like because it gives me a gem. I feel like those are just 3 good rooms. Drafting locations. West Wing only. Garage, West Wing Hall, Her Ladyship's Chamber. From south-facing doors. East Wing only. From south-facing doors, huh? So you have to go up and then down to get that? East Wing Hall, Master Bedroom. Other specialty cases. Conservatory. Only draftable in a corner. Bookshop. Only draftable from the library. Okay, that's good to know about the bookshop. I didn't know that. All right, anything else in here for me? Probably not. Probably not. I'm gonna guess no. I like the lighting in here. It's very green. It's very green. The cello. Blow my dick like a cello. All right, move on. Give me the storeroom, I guess, because I can already get to that other location, and I could use the items. I thought cello was what Squidward played. But no, he plays the flute. I can't. Not right now. I can't lose 25 steps. That's harder to take early. It's green for an amazing reason. That's just difficult to take early. Okay. The boudoir. Get that out of my pool for now. For my gym. It's my gym. I guess making it common is tough. Because now it's just going to show up all the time. And I don't want to take it until later after I've used a ton of steps. Because losing 25 steps sucks. Losing like 5 is like whatever. The showroom. We got like hella money. We can go to the showroom real quick. We got like no gems, but you do not have to pay the gem costs of floor plans. Well, that seems like problem solved in a big way. Opens all normal doors. Can't afford that. When drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. And the ornate compass. While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans. Give me the bracelet. And if we can get a coat check, we should. Because now I just don't need gems, which is really nice. I have no money, so that's fine. If we can acquire a coat check, we can put this back and then just have it in the rotation for the future. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Okay, we're gonna freaking smoke on it for a little bit. Do a little smokable, huh? Lockpick me. And then I need to go back down. I'm going too far up. He says, not going back down. I don't have any money to launder, so spare bedroom, I guess. Okay, if this goes lockpick, we'll take the reading nook, but then we'll go back down. Because the reading nook gives me the library, which gives me a new book, but I want to indulge in that in a little bit. Hello, MLM. How was work? How are you enjoying your new source of employment? I hope you are having a good time. I hope it is not too draining. All right. Well, there's the coat check, just as I asked. I'm not going to, like, be cute about it. I need it. I need it. It was good today. I'm happy to hear that. I have no sledge, so leave that for right now. Sort of on the outside chance that I get one. We'll take security. It's free. And we can run an experiment. View estate. Don't care. Key card. I don't have a key card, so it doesn't really matter. I wish once you entered the password once, it just let you password it up forever. But I understand why it doesn't. All right. Run me an experiment. Preferably with key-related things. I don't care about gems because I have the bracelet. Okay. Experiment set up. Continue experiment. Each time you eat an apple, when you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then immediately. Set your dice to 2, set your steps to 40, and a small chest to the entrance hall. This is just useless because I have 39 steps. I don't want to do it immediately. This and this seems good because then the red rooms are just sources of steps. Now it doesn't matter. Now it doesn't matter if I draft the weight room because it just gives me steps anyway. I think the dice is probably technically better, but we'll take the quest bedroom, I guess. Even though I was tempted by La Oficina, but I didn't want that to just be a dead end. Oh, we didn't get a parlor puzzle last time. I forgot about that. Parlor me! What do you got for me today? The white box is true. The other 2 boxes are false. The other 2 boxes are empty. Okay. If you are true, no, you can't be true. You are false. Which means you are true. Which means you are false. The other 2 boxes are false. The white box is true. No, you are false. Which means you are false. The other 2 boxes are false. False. The other 2 boxes are empty. Pause. Pause. You can't be true. Because if you're true, that means you're true. But if you're true, that means you're false. So these both have to be false. Or at least you have to be false. The white box is true. And if you're false, that means you're false. So these are both false, which means this is true. The other 2 boxes are empty, which means you have the gems. Okay. It took me a second, but you're just true. I forgot that that's how that works. Okay. I don't know why I care. I don't need gems today, but, you know. The Puel. I don't want to take a red room right now because it's like bad for me. It'll lower my steps. Take me to the Puel. That's weird. I didn't know a George Tropicana went to our school. Then take me to the corridor. Then that kind of sucks. It's gonna be a dead end no matter what. I have no money. I guess just the closet then. It sucks to take it there. Okay, we got this. We got the key card. So we can adjust the key card settings now. If we backtrack through security, which we will. Which we will, almost assuredly. Okay, adjust the key card settings. We have the lockpick and the key card. So hopefully we just can get into any rooms we want. Did I save it? I was sort of operating on autopilot there. Did I save that? Yes, okay. We want that on high so security doors show up more often. Okay. Great looking map so far. Just a beauty of a map. However, what's up here? Our way up is up here. I don't want to open that yet. What could it possibly have for me besides keys? Then we go up and over to the den. And then? And then? So mindful. I try to be, man. Alright. And then? This is fine. We can take the weight room now. We can take the weight room. It's going to take a lot of steps from us, but then it's going to give me 40 steps. So that was a net positive. It gave me 10 additional steps. I guess 11 since I would have had to have stepped in. Okay. Great. Great. Take this one first. Lockpick? Damn. Alright, we do have to use a key. You're more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms. Take my solarium, that's fine. We've seen this before, haven't we? Yes. We have. There's nothing for me in here besides lore, which I've already read. I don't remember what it was, but we've already read it. I think that's how I found out how to get into the cloister. The rotunda, or the music room, or the bedroom. I guess the bedroom, because the rotunda only gets me to one location, and the bedroom gets me there too, so... A free die, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Goodness. Goodness. We'll go workshop, because we can already get to that room that the pantry got us into. Down, down, and then to the reading nook here. And we'll try to make something work off of this one as well. We'll go library, because we do have a new book. I forget which one this is, but... Realm and Rune, Sigils of the Past and the Present. That seems good for me. By Professor R. Willard. Fen Aries, Robert Byrd and Sons, 1905. Introduction. When the scholars of the First Era found any hidden things, either of a natural source or resulting from the creation of man, they were accustomed to record these in various signs with the aid of figures. They did this in order that the sigils of the realm might not be understood by strangers. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era and every culture and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today, when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of that realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of each kingdom history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells a different story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have special meaning. We've done this one, I think. I believe we've already seen this one. Hello, Angelo. I believe we've already seen this one. I believe that's one of the ones we've done. The sigil. To understand a realm sigil, we must first dismantle the symbol and identify the individual elements that make up the whole. Was this the book in the mine? Not the mine, but the underground section that was all torn up? Each sigil is comprised of 4 things: the core, the dividing lines, the moats, and the border. The core. Several examples of cores taken from each well-known sigil. This is good information right here. This I need to know, because this, I think, tells us what order he went to each place. At the center of each signal is a unique shape, different from each realm. If the core gives us the name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. Still, it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as each first step in deciphering any sigil, as all the other parts are meaningless if we don't first know the place we are describing. This is good. Knowing all the sigils and where they correspond to is good. Okay. The rays, of course. Spouting forth from the core will come several different dividing lines, splitting the sigil into pieces. From one sigil to another, the rays will often differ in number, style, and form. Studying the difference in these lines will immediately reveal several things about the realm. Transportation, the number of rays. Counting the number of dividing lines in a sigil will reveal to us what the method of transportation was prevalent in a realm. Were they a seaside kingdom that relied on ships, or a desert domain that might have employed camels to cross the sandy expanse of the land? Naval capability, ship routes, seaports. The 8 rays on these sigils resemble the directions of a compass rose. Roads, streets, carriages. The 4 rays here look like crossroads of a map. Horseback, rough trails. Another sigil that uses 4 rays. However, these will always be configured to suggest a horse galloping. Train system, locomotion. The 3 rays here are used in sigils for realms that rely on track-based travel. Aviation, dirigibles, balloons. The 5 rays here suggest travel above the horizon. Camels, pack mules. Arid or desert trails, 2 rays to indicate a flat terrain. Turtleback travel. Excuse me? Turtleback travel, 5 short rays that do not fully extend from the core to the border. Excuse me? What is turtleback travel? Weather, the style of ray. Identifying the style of the ray using the sigil will show us the weather of the kingdom. Straight black lines indicate a lack of unusual harsh weather. Foggy or misty. Wavy is heat. A rainy, stormy, snow, windy. Moats. Tribal, agriculture, martial, metropolitan, academic, industrial, spiritual, and poetic. Okay, we did see the poetic one in something. The border, violet border. Around each signal is adorned edge serving as a container for the information within. There are 8 different borders, each one corresponding to a different color. These borders always correspond to the banner and national colors of that specific realm. Okay, that's good info. If I can figure out the color of the place, I'll know the border just right off rip. I believe violet is what we saw in the clock tower, which is also poetic. So violet and poetic, if we can figure out which one violet is, I think we're good. Putting it all together. Fen Aries, we have this one. Okay, great. Good information. I didn't write that down, but I'll screen cap it in the editing process, I think. Bro doesn't know about turtleback. I guess not, man. Turtle bareback with Gerson. Casino. Let's go gambling. I have no money, but there's money in here, so that's fine. Wait. Oh, there it is. I got scared for a second. Let's go gambling. Run it. Run it. That was an escalation. All I know is how to escalate. Fuck, I'm ruined, dude. No. That's okay. I didn't need that money anyway. All right. Take me up. Lockpick me? Fuck, dude. I'm eating all my keys, bro. The gymnasium or the chapel? They're both fine. I'm not taking the pump room. I guess the chapel is fine. It's going to give me a bunch of steps, too, so. Okay, thank God. This is a dead end regardless of what we do, so take the planetarium. Hello. I've been in here once. I don't believe there's anything special for me in here, though. Alright. The ballroom. Whenever you enter the ballroom, set your gems to 2. I don't care. The gallery... I can still get in elsewhere. So I guess take the gallery. We already solved all the puzzles in the gallery. So it's fine. Give me that. Give me that. Thank you. Presumably we'll unlock room 8. Yeah, you don't say. Remember these puzzles, gang? Remember this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Hey! Oh, I shouldn't have done this, actually. Oh, no, it's fine. Wait. Oh. No. No. No! We already did this, right? You think there's a second puzzle in here? You think there's a second puzzle? No way. I'm so full of keys. No way there's a second puzzle. We already did this one. Leave me alone. Actually, I think there is. I think you can just resolve it. Chat, do we remember where all these go? The sum of my sin, as it is penned, is a number within the room we were in. 8. Which one of these has 8 letters? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 letters. Do any of the other ones? No. I think you just go here. Let's solve this real quick, because I think if this opens, it'll give me something. I recommend you think again if I am ever in a bin far from the fen. Put you there. You won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be in a bin down on the end. Put you in mundanity. To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit it all in. Which one of you MFers is written thin? Probably there. I remember the bear. Lounging in the den, you'll know which bin I'm often in. The bear is sloth. I remember that. I love slothful bears, dude. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. Envy, lust, wrath, gluttony. Hubris, envy, lust. L-U-S-T. Could be there. The bunny is lust, I bet. The bunny is lust. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the trail of the skin. Okay, you are probably here. What did that say? I recommend you think again if I'm ever in a bin. What did that say? The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. Put you there. What did you say? I recommend you think again if I'm ever in a bin far from the fen. Put you here. You're actually wrath, and then you're here. Fuck. You won't find my Ben in between sin, for I deserve to be a Ben down in the end. You could be here, or you could be here. What do you say? The Ben I tend to wind up in. Okay, you're just here. You have to be here, which means you have to be here. Those two, I'm locking them in. Those are your buoy locks of the day. To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit it all in. That's the only one that's written thin. So that's another buoy lock of the day. You're locked because I remember you. The sum of my sin as it is penned is a number within the room we were in. I think you're locked. Gluttony? All right. I recommend you thinking of... What do you say? To first begin, place me within, a bin within, an N, and its sin. Man, I don't know. Which one of these is wrong? Hello, Jack. These all track to me. A bin far from the fin. Of course. Near the tail of the skin. The bend of the skin, which is that. Which one of these is wrong? Mundanity is written thin. Sloth, I remember sloth. Blueprints? You're blueprints. That's what I'm saying, bro. Is there any other 8 letters? No. That's 9. That's 7. That's 6. No. That has to be here. That has to be here. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. Do you go on gluttony? No, you can't go on gluttony. Maybe you go on sloth? Maybe bear doesn't go on sloth? Maybe bear goes on wrath? Lounging in the den, you'll know which bin I'm often in. No, that's sloth. Lounging. Chat, tell me the answer. Hang on. I've solved it once. I don't feel bad about cheating this one. I don't feel bad about cheating this one. Okay. Monkey is hubris, yes. Lion is envy, yes. Swan is lust, yes. Elephant is wrath. Where's the elephant? To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit it all in. What? Gluttony is written thin? Okay. Penguin is gluttony? Yeah. Bear is sloth, and then rabbit is avarice. Okay. I just had rabbit and elephant switched. I'll take another token, though. Thank you. All that for another token. All that for a drop of blood. All right. Prism key, please. And then my minor key as well. A minor. All right. What do you do? I forget what the prism key does. If you unlock a door with a prism key in a green room, hallway, red room, it will withdraw the fun. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. This would lead me to like a blue room. Sure. I don't think I've ever used it. Oh, you can't use it from here. Okay, that's fine. That's allowed. +5 for each time you've drafted treasure room. I guess just take the pantry. I mean, none of that was good. I could have re-rolled, I guess, but I'm not like that pressed about it. La Oficina or the breaker box? I can launder currency, but... Yeah, launder currency. Let's launder my gems into keys. And also free shoes. I love free shoes. Quickly launder my gems into keys. Yes. Because I need keys. I have no use for gems today. Because I have the bracelet. I simply have the bracelet. Great. Awesome. Excellent. Okay. Go back down to the workshop. We're gonna get like a little concerned about steps soon, but not so far as I do have the sigil key from that room, by the way. I remember getting it from solving that puzzle. Not so concerned because we still could get, where am I? Food, and also if I just draft another red room, it'll take me to 40. So it's like fine. All right. Take me up. Take me up to the Paradise City, please. The vault, the sauna, or the laboratory. Whatever I take here, I suppose laboratory, even though I don't need to run an experiment, but I do get a free apple. Hey, apple. Because I just wanted to go over to this direction. Can I use a prism key? No. I got plenty of keys, though. It's fine. It's fine. The East Wing Hall or the garage? I'll take the East Wing Hall, I guess. I sort of fancy the idea that perhaps I can fill out my whole thing today. We'll do the prism key here for another hallway. Great Hall Passage and foyer. Or just take the foyer. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Yeah, sure. We'll take the foyer here. It's free. I should just be drafting really expensive rooms today because they're free. Conference room. Anything in here for me? Nar. Use a key. Okay, now we'll go pool hall and prepare for math. It's math time, everyone. It's math time. 3, 2, 1, 1. 10, 20, 10. No. No. No, 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 no. 10, 20, 2, 20. Okay, I forgot what the colors mean again. Hang on. I forgot what the colors mean again. Yellow is subtraction. 1. 10 minus 10 plus 10 is 20. Minus 10 is 10. That can't be right. Divided by 18? Or multiplied by 18? What? 10 plus 10, 20. Minus 10 is 10. Multiplied by 18. What? The only thing it could be is 18. Am I crazy to say that? Because the only number on the board that this could be multiplied by 18 is 18. What? Okay, I don't understand. What am I missing? Huh? What am I missing here? Blue is addition, 10 plus 10, 20. Yellow is subtraction, minus 10 is 10. Multiplied by 18? I'm a little confused on this one. I don't understand. The only number that could possibly... Here's my thought, is that the only number that could be multiplied by 18 that's on this board is 18. And that would be 18 multiplied by 1. But obviously this isn't 1. If it's not possible, do you maybe just pick 10? Okay. Maybe if it's not possible, you just don't do the step. Maybe that's the answer. 4, 5, 1, 13. Okay, that one was possible, so I don't know why. Okay. 4 plus 1 is 5. Minus 4 is 1. Multiplied by 13 is 13. But that was wrong. Unless it's like 4 minus 4 is 0 plus 1. It's still 13. What am I? What? I'm so confused now. Because this one is possible. Meet potential clue. Now I'm confused. 14. 4, 5, 1, 13. I mean, put 14, I guess, but it wasn't 14. I'm confused on that one. Is it 4? No. Well, that's all I got. Maybe it's 1. It's still 1 though. What? $13. Maybe it's 9. It's like 9 or 8, maybe. Is it 8? I don't. I feel like that's every iteration of PEMDAS I can do. I'm really genuinely confused. What does red mean? Pink is multiplication. 10? It is not 10. Addition is blue. So 4 plus 1 is 5. Subtraction is yellow. So 5 minus 4 is 1. Multiplication is pink. 1 multiplied by 13 is 13, but it wasn't 13. What other iteration could this be? I don't understand because this isn't. Am I stupid? It's 52, maybe. Do you see where I can score 52 points on the dartboard though? Do the spots on the board matter? I think no, maybe. I don't know. They've never mattered yet, and it's always just addition then subtraction. That's a 444 and a 11. Yeah, it's never mattered like that. It's never mattered like the actual way darts score. Mostly because I don't think there's anything that tells you how darts score in the game. And usually it doesn't like throw you in the deep end with like knowledge you just have to have. Maybe it's 4 minus 4 is 0. Maybe it's 1. Maybe this is telling me the order. And I'm just stupid. 4 minus 4 is 0. Multiplied by 13 is 0. Plus 1 is 1. Okay, that's what it was. That's what it was. It's never been like that before, has it? Maybe it has, and it just hasn't mattered. That's also possible. What if you tried every number? Don't threaten me with a good time, because I will do that in some instances. All that for a key. A silver key, mind you. We've unlocked this. So I suppose the locksmith now. That is so confusing. Hello. I'll take a special key, please. I think do I have the key card? So I wonder what this will give me. I already had the prism key, so maybe it'll give me something different. Oh, the secret garden key. I don't think that's helpful. No, because I can't get the secret garden. You can only draft the secret garden on the the sides here, and I've already filled up both the sides. All right. The armory or the gymnasium? Gymnasium's good here, because I need more steps anyway. I need more steps anyway. All right. Let's see. Was there anything in here? No. There was not. I need something that goes up here, and I have a reroll, so it's fine. I won't need it, but... We'll take the cloister. All right, we will fill out the map today, I think. Yeah, we definitely will, because we have both exits here. Open that. The green room did have special flowers today. I don't need them, but I've got them. Lockpick me. Secret garden key. Come on. Come on. We can take the treasure trove for future building. We can just unlock this too. The previous box in this room contained a true statement. All right, I bet. No idea what that does for me right now, but I believe you. This gets me into the foundation, which I can use to unlock the room again. Do I care? Is there anything in there for me? Not really. I do need to go back to the coat check and check my bracelet, though. Get my... I think I have an allowance token in here, though. Is that true? Yes. Yes, I do. All right. Great. I got 2 allowance tokens today. Where's this other room? It's through the gymnasium. All right, we did, if nothing else, we filled out the entire map today. Always draw the tunnel while drafting in this room. I don't know if I want that. I mean, this is fine. I guess. Just for the steps so I can get back. Pizza. Pizza. Have dinner. All right, we filled out every room today, which is nice. Bro, eat that piece. What are you doing? All right, let's go back to the coat check. Oh, here's our thing. Great. Yay! The full house trophy. Trophies are, whoops, something. All right, last thing we need to do today is go to the coat check. And how do I get back there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Okay. I gotta go up and around. And then down. And then. And then. That's just part of the facade there. Scared me. It scared me, but only momentarily, because I'm brave. And then. And then. And then observatory down, showroom, drawing room. Okay. Here we go. Anything else in here that I might want? Not really. You can only check one item, so. Here it is. Found it. Found it. Do I have anything in here? Oh, I do. Oh, no, I don't. Check my emerald bracelet, please. Thank you. All right. Now, we need to go to the planetarium and call it a day in there. And in order to do that, I need to get up to the casino, which is... How do I get up there? Over and then up. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Let's go call it a day in the planetarium for our extra stars. Stars! That's another Resident Evil reference, bro. Oh, I never even picked up the key in here, huh? Shows how much I needed it. The planetarium is right here. All right. Call it a day in here. Did I already read this? Yes. Okay. Call it a day in here. Call it a day. My beautiful full house My beautiful, beautiful full house. There's my map, of course. The first time I've ever filled out the whole thing. You love to see it. All right, put me back. 45 total rooms, 9 ranks reached, 115 steps taken, 42 items, and 1 new room. What was the new room? I don't remember. The conservatory? I think it was the conservatory. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're enjoying Blueprints. If my math is correct, today is August. So thank you for sticking with Blueprints for this long. We're in, it feels like maybe not the final throes of it, but it feels like the puzzles that I have left are perhaps maybe a tiny bit above my head, and I'll need to do some more pondering on that. But the pondering will have to wait. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I will see you guys next time. Until then, bye.